ACLY's coverage of the Twin Valley League basketball tournament featuring Linn High School is brought to you in part by Propane Central of Randolph, Landau Lanes in Marysville, Blue Valley Insurance of Linn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville, Kramer Oil, Steve Z's Abilene Car Sales, Alexander Pump and Service of St. Mary's, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, and Central Valley Ag.
Well, back at Onaga, getting set for girls' championship semifinal action. Axtell has taken their place. They're ready to go. Washington County making their entrance. The winner of this will advance to tomorrow night's championship. Will take on the winner of Linn and Centralia. That game will follow. Washington County 10-0. Axtell is 11-2. And I believe we are just about set to announce starters. Now, they did not do the anthem prior to that game one. We'll see if they do one here. Regardless, we'll take a timeout. We'll bring you back for girls' championship semifinal action at the TVL Tournament 2015. Back to Onaga after this.
Out on the ranch, there never seems to be enough hours in the day. Titan West Incorporated can't make the day longer, but they can help you work faster with the equipment you need to work your cattle quickly and safely. The OK Corral is the most versatile, portable corral system on the market. Lined with galvanneal steel, it can haul your livestock, supplies, and even an ATV. Improve efficiency on your ranch with cattle handling equipment from Titan West Incorporated.
Tune-ups, brake jobs, water pumps, and fuel pumps come easy to Doug Anderson at Eaton Body Shop. He can service your vehicle with regular engine tune-ups to keep power and efficiency in your car or truck. You can rely on his quality work and years of experience to take care of your car problems. Eaton Body Shop also specializes in collision repair, so when those deer pop up out of nowhere and cause damage to your vehicle, bring it into Eaton Body Shop in Washington. They will take care of the damage and the insurance paperwork.
Quality products, excellent service, you'll get it all at Coleman Implement and Hardware in Linn. They feature brands that live up to their names like Massey Ferguson, Gale, and Agco Farm Equipment, Husqvarna chainsaws, Dixon lawnmowers, and a whole lot more. Coleman Implement also offers the latest diagnostic equipment to repair or service your new model vehicles. With products like these and customer service that's second to none, why go anywhere else? Stop by and see what Coleman Implement and Hardware in Linn can do for you.
When was the last time you sent or received fresh flowers? A beautifully arranged bouquet of flowers can express your feelings of true love like nothing else can. Isn't it time to send flowers to the one you love? Maybe to celebrate a birthday or an anniversary. Go to Owen's Original Florals in Washington. Choose your favorite color or kind of flower and watch her face light up. Owen's Original Florals also offers tuxedo rentals for those very special occasions like weddings and proms. They're on the west side of the square in Washington.
Earning and keeping your business is the top priority at Oldie Tractor Repair in Linn. Their professionally trained technicians have a tremendous amount of experience with all types of farm equipment. They service all brands of tractors, combines, and forage equipment, especially John Deere. They work on diesel truck engines, clutches, transmissions, differentials, and brakes. Call Oldie Tractor Repair of Linn, Kansas. Serving area farmers.
Starting lineups have been announced for both teams. Washington County set to take on Axtell. For Axtell, Kirsten Talbot, a 5'6" junior, Ashley Busing, a 5'7" senior, Taylor Feldkamp, a 5'4" junior, Courtney Heinen, a 5'8" junior, and Megan Busing. For the Washington County Lady Tigers, Courtney Moore, a 5'3" junior, Taylor Powell, a 5'7" senior, Aaron Alexander, a 6'1" senior, Annie Oton, a 5'6" sophomore, and Heidi Stegman, a 5'6" senior for Washington County. Busing is a 5'11" junior for Axtell. Washington County set to go. They are the home team. They're in their white. Axtell will be the visitors in the blues. These teams met on December 16th. Was Washington County coming out on top, 51-40. Set to go. Alexander controls the jump, and Washington County with the ball. Segment to Alexander, top of the key. Man-to-man defense from Axtell. Courtney Moore, cross-court, Annie Oton. Inside Alexander, that ball taken away by Megan Busing, and the junior, good position on Alexander, and turnover to Axtell. Eagles with the basketball. Ashley Busing, baseline to Megan Busing at the free throw stripe. Back up top to Courtney Heinen. Kirsten Talbot now inside feed. Busing turns. Faces Alexander, has a block as she puts a shot up to Washington County. Courtney Moore to Segment. Alexander, left side Otot. Trying to work it inside. Back to Segment, top of the key. Inside, she finds Taylor Powell. Turnaround jumper won't go. Rebound tipped around. Alexander up with it. Left side feed to Courtney Moore. Lay in, yes. And a good look from Aaron Alexander to Courtney Moore, and Washington strikes first. Full court press from the Tigers. Axtell's got to get it across. Now they do. Down court to Talbot. She's got it on the baseline. She'll go back up top to Busing. Cross court to Taylor Feldkamp. Now underneath. Busing drives lane. Yes. Ashley Busing with 2, and we're tied up. 2-2 early. Moore has it. She'll go right side to Powell. Now Otot top of the key. Moore on the left wing, looking inside. Finds Alexander under the basket. Lay in by Alexander. Good. That's a good matchup between Alexander and Megan Busing. Alexander goes 6'1". Busing, not listed as 5'11", but I think she's a lot closer to Alexander. They're pretty similar. Now other end, Talbot drives baseline high over Alexander, won't go, ball loose, and Segment comes up with it. 2 more across the timeline that she's going to hold. Let her team catch up. Right side Powell on the wing, 4-2 Washington lead early. Segment on the left wing, man-to-man defense from Axtell. Otot right side to Moore. Courtney Moore will bring it back up. Now she'll go right. She'll hand it to Powell to Alexander. Down low to Segment from 25. Yes. Heidi Segment hits for 2, and it's 6-2. Washington County full court press. Heinen trapped. She has to go cross court to Talbot. Brings it across the timeline. Runs into Otot. Inside feed. Busing turns on Alexander in the lane. Little hook over Alexander won't go. And Aaron Alexander comes up with a rebound. Here comes Washington County. Moore, Segment to Alexander at the free throw stripe. Turn. Now needs help, and Courtney Moore will come back out and reset. Moore dribbles left, hands it to Segment. Now she'll come back right. At the stripe, feeds Alexander underneath, off glass, yes. What a feed from Segment to Alexander. And Washington County out quick, up 8-2. Talbot now, other end. Met by Segment, tries driving baseline, caught by Alexander. That shot knocked off the mark. And Alexander with that rebound. Here comes Washington County, 3-on-2, Moore in the lane, and she's going to be fouled. Those shots that occurred on the floor. So that's on Taylor Feldkamp. Annie Otot will bring it in under her own basket. Finds Moore in the lane. 5-footer turnaround won't go. Rebound Axtell. Taylor Feldkamp comes out of there with it. Down court quickly. Courtney Heinen off glass won't go. Really out of position on that one. Now Talbot back to Feldkamp. Busing in the lane, guarded by Alexander. Has to kick it back out. Good defense by Aaron Alexander. Feldkamp on the right baseline, back up top to Busing. Now a 25-footer from Courtney Heinen. That won't go. Rebound, Aaron Alexander. That's her third. Moore brings it down. 3.5 left in the first. 8-2, Washington County up. And they met back in December. Washington County winning that one by 11. That ball taken away by Axtell. That's Ashley Busing. Other end, Heinen, lay-in, yes, and that is way too easy. Courtney Heinen, an uncontested lay-in. Now Alexander will bring it down. That full court press on. Gets it to Moore. Axtell stays in a man-to-man. Left wing Segment. Top of the key, Powell. Thought about 3, but Busing out on her pretty quick. And now Moore shuffles her feet as Courtney Moore tries to drive to the lane, and a little shuffle is all it takes. Tammy Miller and Jenna Hinneberg in for Washington County. Brady Schmidt in for Axtell, along with Maria Hyman. Washington County stays in the press. Do get it across the timeline, down court to Hyman. He's going to kick it back out to Courtney Heinen. To Talbot. Back to Hyman. Now 3 ball from Courtney Heinen. Banks in, and it's 8-7. Down court. Washington County. Hinneberg to Cammie Miller. Back to Moore at the top of the key. Needs help. Now gets it from Jenna Hinneberg on the right wing. Looking inside, finds Powell. Now underneath Alexander, knocked out by Axtell. 2:08 left in the first. 8-7 Washington County lead. Powell underneath her own basket, looking to get it in, and now has it taken away by Smith. Here comes Axtell, other end. Courtney Heinen laying, yes. And Axtell's gone up by 1. It's 9-8. 7-0 run by the Eagles, and now Washington County has to take a timeout. 9-8. Axtell leads with 1:54 left in the first when we come back.
Hers Machine in Washington is your source for hydraulics and hydrostatic transmission repairs. They stock exchange units for most brands of combines, swathers, and IH tractors. These units have been run on test stands and are ready to go. Hers Machine also rebuilds diesel pumps and irrigation engines. Call toll-free 877-525-2875. Hers Machine, serving north central Kansas. 877-525-2875.
Washington County led 8-2. Axtell on a 7-0 run right now. They lead 9-8 with 1:54 left in the first. Full court press from Axtell. Taylor Powell, trouble getting it in again. Now does. She finds Courtney Moore. Moore will get it across the timeline. Man-to-man defense from Axtell. Moore guarded by Courtney Heinen. Alexander at the free throw stripe. Left side to Powell. Looking inside, has to go back up top to Moore. 5 count on. She goes right side on the wing to Alexander. Top of the key to Hinneberg. Now Powell underneath speed. Alexander off flash. Yes. Washington County goes back up 1, and they stop this 7-0 run by the Eagles. Down to 1:15. Down court. Maria Hyman to Talbot. Still Walker right. Now left. In the lane. Skip pass left side to Busing. Busing loses it, but falls in the hands of Brady Smith, who puts it back up for her first point. And Axtell back up on top. Powell, other end. To Alexander to Moore with 50. Moore goes left on the wing to Alexander. Inside, Powell in the lane. Turnaround jumper. No, won't go. Rebound to the Eagles. Courtney Heinen comes out of there with it. Talbot now to Heinen, top of the key, 3 ball from Heinen. That won't go, but gets her own rebound on the follow. Talbot's going to back it out, 25. But Fred Feldkamp says one more with 20. Washington County man-to-man, right side to Courtney Heinen. Top of the key to Kirsten Talbot. Down to 9. Now Axtell moves. And now they lose the basketball. Ball loose. Courtney Moore comes up with it. Other end, lay in. Moore at the buzzer and can't get us to go. And we are headed to quarter number 2. 11-10. Axtell leads after 1. We'll bring you back right after this.
Right now, get $50 to $125 back on select Firestone Farm radio tires, including AD2 tractor and Destination Farm implement tires. Visit your certified Firestone Farm tire dealer or firestoneag.com for details. Restrictions apply. Rebate ends March 31st, 2015. Rebate paid on a prepaid card issued by MetaBank member FDIC. Expiration applies. Don't miss the Firestone radio rebate at M&M Tire in Washington.
The Bank of Palmer encourages you to buy local and support the merchants who support your community. You'll find unique items, unbeatable service, and friendly people right here in your hometown. Not only will you boost the economy and preserve your neighborhoods, you'll sustain the businesses that help Palmer, Linn, and Barnes maintain their small town character. These small communities have a lot to offer, and the Bank of Palmer thanks you for your support. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
11-10 Axtell with the lead as we head to quarter number 2. Washington County led 8-2. And now a timeout as the shoe came undone for Stegman. Now we're ready to go. Other gym, Wetmore Troy, going on right now. Valley Heights Donovan West has a late game over there. Linn Centralia is the next game in this gym. And then 8:15 we'll take it back to Hillsboro and Rocky County. Play Center Tiger Boys taking on Riley County, and now a foul going to be called away from the play on Courtney Moore. Just the first team foul from Washington County. So out of bounds. Oh, no, that'll be on. Yeah, they'll call it on Axtell. Nice try by Taylor Powell as she lined up, and the officials were going to let it go, but it is Axtell basketball. That's the right call. That's foul on Moore. Axtell with a 1-point lead. They have the ball. Busing at the stripe. Back up top, Feldkamp. Anna Busing into the game. Courtney Heinen. Back to Busing. Trying to feed Megan Busing underneath. That ball gets away from her. Here comes Moore. Down court, and Moore took Steph as she tried to check up and get an outlet pass to Stegman. Washington County is a little flat-footed right now. Full court press again on from Washington County. They break it. There's Heinen, other end. Shot won't go, but she's fouled. Taylor Powell trying to take a charge and not success. That is going to send Courtney Heinen to the line, shooting 2. Stegman still working on that shoot. First free throw in and out. We'll have one more. Second one up and down. Courtney Heinen hits 1 of 2. And Axtell's gone up to 12-10. Moore now, other end to Otad on the baseline. Cross court to Stegman. Back up top to Moore. Hands it back to Stegman. Moore comes back out to help. Now Moore at the point. Right wing to Aller-Halligan. Aller-Halligan on the baseline. Cross court pass to Otad. Ball loose, still loose, diving everywhere. And we've got a tie-up. That'll be jump ball and possession to Washington County. But nobody could ever get a clean grip on that ball. Alexander will come back in for Aller-Halligan. 12-10, Axtell with the lead in the second quarter. And a minute and a half in. Otad inbounds to Stegman. The Moore right wing. Powell top the key, left side Stegman. Looking inside, not much there for Taylor Powell. Moore left wing. Cross-court pass to Powell. Underneath, Alexander reverse lay-in, won't go. Rebound is going to be loose, and Axtell comes up with it. Aaron Alexander, tough shot. There's a 3-ball other end. Courtney Heinen, no. Rebound knocked around, and Taylor Powell comes up with it. Stegman across the timeline. Axtell will stay man-to-man. Alexander now goes left side. Moore had Stegman briefly. Now kicks it back out to Alexander. Otad up top. Cross court right wing. 3-ball. Stegman, no. Strong. Rebound Axtell. Heinen Down court, baseline 3 now is no good from Taylor Feldkamp. Rebound Alexander. 12-10. Washington County trailing. Segment at the top of the key. She'll fire 3 again. Yes. Heidi Segment hits 3. And Washington County back on top by 1. 13-12. Tigers back up. Came out strong. They led 8-2. Now an underneath feed to Heinen. Her shot won't go off the mark. Rebound Taylor Powell. Good board that time by Powell. Down court quickly. Segment baseline 3. Yes! And Heidi Segment has hit back-to-back threes, and Washington County's gone back up by 4. Now other end, Talbot, abusing, turns and faces Alexander, throws a shot up, well off the mark, and that's going to be an easy rebound for Powell. Washington County back down court quickly. Underneath feed, Alexander off glass, yes. And Axtell wants a timeout. 18-12, Washington County has gone back on top by 6 with 4:15 left in the second when we come back.
Talk about great reviews. Here's one from John. He said the entire team did a truly extraordinary job on their home addition. He said the new family room is magnificent, and he couldn't imagine it turning out any better or more beautiful than it did. This was one of the many satisfied customers of Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. In the construction business, it certainly pays to have integrity because word gets around. In this case, the words are a ringing endorsement. Check them out at GeislerRoofing.com, GEISLER.com.
18-12, Washington County. They're on an 8-0 run at the moment. They trail by 2. Couple of 3 balls from Heidi Segment, back-to-back threes, and they've gone up 18-12 with 4:15 left in the first half. Eagles with the basketball. Inside feed to Maria Hyman. Turns and faces Alexander, puts the shot up, blocked by Alexander, now out of bounds. Ball thrown away off Axtell. Washington County with possession. It's blocked that time by Alexander. Really good position on Maria Hyman. Press back on, and now Otot has trouble getting it in. Now does Segment. Segment across the timeline. Back to Moore, top of the key. She'll hold. Walk it left to Otot on the wing. Alexander out top. Right wing Moore. Want to get it inside. Not much there right now. Good defense by Axtell. Moore, Segment, right wing 3 ball. Yes! And Heidi Segment has hit 3 in a row. That is 21-12. Three straight threes from Segment. Houston, Schmidt, baseline. She'll take a 25-footer, won't go. Ball loose, and Talbot comes up with it. She'll put it right back up. Off glass, good. Moore, down quickly. Left side, Otot loses this, now comes back up with it. Skip pass inside to Moore, and she's going to be fouled. Moore will be fouled by Taylor Feldkamp. It'll be out of bounds to Washington County. Cammy Miller will come in for Courtney Moore. 5'3" juniors earned a break. Annie Otot set the inbounds. Axtell making some substitutions. Ashley Busing will get a break. I believe Anna Busing came in. Now Otot gets it in to Alexander on the baseline. She'll kick it back to Miller. Walks it right now to the point. Left side Alexander on the wing. Top of the key to Henneberg. Otot on the left wing. Inside pass. Miller shot up, won't go, but Tammy Miller is fouled. The 5'3" sophomore headed to the line to shoot 2. And that's foul on Anna Busing just into the game. Washington County leads 21-14. There's 2:43 left in the second. Free throw from Miller. Oh, just rims out. I'm there for just a second. Still have one more. Second one up and won't go. Rebound to Axtell. Kirsten Talbot comes down with it. Talbot now on the point. Man-to-man defense from Washington County. You'll see him come out of it very often. Brady Schmidt, top of the key. To Anna Busing. Inside, Hyman turns, faces Alexander. No, she'll kick it back out. Schmidt, now she loses the basketball over and back. That's possession 2, Washington County. Brett Feldkamp didn't like the call, but that's the right call. Was not knocked over by the Tiger. Otot inbound to Miller. She'll dribble down left. Now she's going to come right back up top. Left wing to Alexander. Haller-Halligan. Underneath feed from Stegman to Alexander. Skip pass left to Henneberg. Can't get her shot to go. Rebound to Axtell. Maria Hyman came out of there with it. Now Brady Schmidt loses the basketball, but regains control. She'll take it back up top. Talbot will call the offense. Hyman in the lane. She'll get it to Courtney Heinen, and now her shot is blocked and a jump ball call. That's good defense by Jenna Henneberg. That'll be possession 2, Axtell. They'll keep the basketball. Henneberg just able to get a hand on that ball. Heinen going up with it. Talbot will hold. Now she'll dribble right side. Skip pass to Busing. Top of the key to Schmidt. Underneath. Megan Busing in the lane. Little move on Alexander, but can't get the shot to go. That ball loose on the rebound, and Talbot will come back up with it. She's going to drive baseline. Near block from Alexander. Ball loose again, out of bounds. They'll say 2, Axtell. Either underneath, official saw it, but official out top quickly, and he's right. That is the right call. We'll be off Washington County. So with 1:06 left, Washington County up 21-14. Axtell will inbound under their own basket. Brady Schmidt on the baseline. Skip pass left side to Busing, who gets it to fall and 1. Anna Busing is going to be headed to the line shooting 1. Stegman with the foul. Busing with a chance to cut this to 4. 21-16. Free throw on the way and good. 21-17. Washington County still with the lead, down under a minute. Moore at the point. Man-to-man defense. Now Moore is going to drive lane. Floater won't go. Gets her own rebound somehow. Put back by Moore is good. And Courtney Moore, all of 5'3", in the lane like she's 6'3". Now 3-ball other end is going to be nailed by Anna Busing. And it's 23-20. We're down to 25 seconds left in the half. Courtney Moore now loses a handle on the ball, but Heidi Stegman comes up with it. Now Stegman's going to be fouled. Neither team in the bonus. Just 3 team fouls each right now. The foul's going to be called on Ashley Busing. It's her first. Taylor Powell to inbounds right in front of Axel's bench. Powell looking, gets into Alexander on the wing. Alexander calling the offense, now gets it back to Moore. She'll reach that top of the key. That ball is going to be knocked away by Brady Schmidt, and she's going to be fouled. Schmidt fouls Moore. Annie Otot to inbound. 10 seconds left. Washington County will try to get one more shot. Now they're just going to try to get it inbounds. Now they do to Alexander. Alexander cross court Moore in the lane. Floater off glass won't go. Rebound to Axtell with 4. They're going to have one shot at it, and that ball knocked away, and they won't get a shot off. We are headed to halftime. It is Washington County 23, Axtell 20 when we come back.
For brutally cold Kansas winters like ours, you don't need the performance of your fuel to drop. Not when you can fill up with winterized premium diesel fuels at Farmway-owned fueling sites. Unlike other winterized fuel, Farmway fueling sites contain a 50-50 blend with number one diesel that gives you serious weather protection while optimizing power and fuel economy. So don't worry. Just fill up at a Farmway fueling site or request a 50-50 blend for your farm fuel deliveries.
When you shop at Ray's Apple Market, don't be surprised at all the lower-priced items you'll find in every aisle. It's just part of bringing more savings to you every day, every week. Your money will go farther when you shop at Ray's Apple Market, as they have over 1,000 grocery items and household products at new lower prices. Ray's Apple Market continues to bring you value, quality, and service to ensure customers get the best of what they have to offer. This is, after all, your town, your store.
Pizza, anyone? How about chicken bacon ranch pizza, bacon cheeseburger, or Canadian bacon pizza, along with your usual favorites? Okay, you might be wondering, where can you get all those great pizzas? At Moe's Stop and Shop in Linn. And don't forget, all toppings are no extra charge. Their Hunt Brothers pizza is fantastic. Moe's is more than just a convenience store. Just ask your family. They'll be happy with supper from Moe's. It's the hot spot for food and more. Moe's Stop and Shop in Linn also has Sunday beer sales.
The Northeast Kansas First Trials are in, and the Oldie Seed 2414 corn hybrid takes first place with an impressive 208.6 bushel performance, outperforming 35 other hybrids in 4 locations. And if you're concerned about managing risk this season, ask about our new Drought Guard hybrids that are delivering record yields. Contact Oldie Seed today at 877-692-4555. That's 877-692-4555.
J&N Elliott Construction of Morrowville is an authorized dealer for Star Buildings. Star's agricultural and livestock buildings are designed with the modern farmer in mind. Whether on the ranch or the farm, a Star metal building can be used for horse barns, arenas, and feedlots, equipment and storage barns, dairy and calving barns. Rest assured, when it comes to protecting your investments, meeting your needs, and exceeding your expectations, you can count on your Star Building and on J&N Elliott Construction to build it.
Halftime, 23-20, Washington County leading Axtell. Washington County came out strong. They led 8-2 early, and then all of a sudden, Axtell goes on a 7-0 run. It's 11-10 Axtell at the end of one. Axtell continued to pound away, and then Washington County had a little bit of a run themselves. They went on an 8-0 run. They lead right now 23-20. For Axtell, they're led by Anna Busing with 6, or Courtney Heinen rather, with 8. Anna Busing was 6, and then 2 each from Brady Schmitz, Kirsten Talbot, and Ashley Busing. Heidi Stegman with 11, part of that run. She hit back-to-back for 3 threes in a row. She has 11 points. Aaron Alexander with 8. She had 6 of those in the first period, and then 4 from Courtney Moore. That's your scoring for Washington County. 23-20, Washington County with the lead. We're at halftime. We'll bring you back. We'll look at the Hillsborough tournament bracket and the tournament brackets here at the TVL when we come back.
To find an insurance company that protects your farm, home, and auto, you look to 3 important things: reliable insurance products, outstanding claim service, and affordable premiums. Buckeye Insurance Group proudly offers all 3. For over 130 years, Buckeye Insurance Group and local independent agents like the Dragonston Insurance Agency work to make sure you have the right coverage. Call the Dragonston Agency at 785-325-2263 or stop by their offices in Washington and Concordia. Gem Flying Service is a leader in agricultural spraying. They can help you get rid of menacing thistles, rotting fungus, choking weeds, and hungry insects all in one fell swoop. Let them take care of all of your agricultural aerial spraying needs. They provide fast, efficient service, which is critical for disease and pest control. Gem Flying Service will cover more ground in less time, and they're not limited to wet soil conditions. Contact Gem Flying Service of Morrowville and book them early to have your crops and pasture land sprayed.
Bills, bank statements, receipts. The stack of papers on your desk keeps piling up. Control the clutter with online banking services from the First National Bank of Washington. Everything can be set up automatically for payments, deposits, and transfers, and you can manage it all whether you're at home or on the go. Track your finances through e-statements and finally get rid of all that paper. Get convenience, simplicity, and security with online banking, another service available at the First National Bank of Washington.
Running your business is a challenge. Getting insurance shouldn't be. I'm Dave Savage with Blue Valley Insurance, and we know you have many decisions to make every day. You don't need to be tied up worrying about business and commercial auto insurance. We can insure your company vehicle or fleet easily. We have the right coverage for your company, giving you the protection you need. Visit Blue Valley Insurance in Linn, Greenlee, Hanover, and Marysville for your business and commercial auto coverage.
Halftime here in Onaga in the first game of the girls' championship semifinals. Washington County leading Axtell 23-20. Coming up, we'll have game 2. We'll have Linn taking on Centralia. We will also send you back to Hillsboro, scheduled for an 8:15 tip for Clay Center Tiger boys. Let's look at that. In the boys bracket, it was Clay Center losing in that first round to a very good number 1 ranked Holcomb team. They fall to the backside along with Riley County. They will take on the Falcons, scheduled for 8:15. As soon as they're ready, we'll get you to Hillsboro and Rocky Downing. Again, they met earlier this year, and an overtime loss for the Tigers. So, again, they'll meet in the Tabor Gym at 8:15. Now, earlier today, you heard the Clay Center Tiger girls taking on Republic County in the championship semifinals. They came out with a huge win over a very good Republic County team, 32-23. Clay Center Tiger girls advance to the championship game tomorrow night at 6 p.m. in Hillsboro. Now, the boys, win or lose, will play at 12:45 tomorrow. We'll have both of those games for you right here on KCOY, and I'll be here again in Onaga, so we'll get you as much play-by-play as we can from here, and then we will get look-ins while Rocky Downing has play-by-play of the Tigers. Now, here on the girls' side, in the other gym, Wetmore taking on Troy right now. Valley Heights and Donovan West are the late games. Winners of those games will play for 5th place. Losers will play for 7th. Washington County taking on Axtell. Again, we're at halftime. Game 2 will be Linn and Centralia. The winners of these 2 games will meet tomorrow night at 6 o'clock for the TVL title. Losers will play for 3rd place at 4 p.m. Boys is set. Hanover and Washington County playing for the title tomorrow night right here in this gym at 7:30. Donovan West and Onaga will play for 3rd place in this gym at 4 o'clock. Troy Centralia play for 5th place. Franklin Valley Heights will play for 7th. Both of those games are at 2:30 tomorrow. Getting set for second half action, 23-20, Washington County with the lead when we come back.
Dr. David Hodgson and his staff of the Washington Clinic tend to the day-to-day healthcare needs of the community and surrounding areas. They are big supporters of the area athletics and extend their good luck wishes to all the teams this season. It's exciting to see the young student athletes excel in their sport and encourage you to suit up and attend their games. Fill the bleachers with the school colors, cheer them on, and practice good sportsmanship. Join the Washington Clinic in supporting our talented area athletes.
Kears Thriftway serves their communities in 3 locations and is proud to be part of your neighborhood. They stock their shelves with a variety of grocery, household, pet supplies, and health products that make it convenient to get everything you need in one trip. Their dairy case, meat department, and produce sections have fresh, quality staples, and you'll find specials every week. The meat department also cuts meat to your specifications. Shop your local Kears Thriftway in Washington, Clay Center, and Mankato.
The January special at Element Salon and Day Spa is simple. Just take 15% off the price of any product they sell in the store. That includes all the high-quality hair and skincare products they carry at Element Salon and Day Spa, like Redken, Pureology, Hemps, and OPI, plus clinical care skincare products. These products make such a difference in the way your hair looks and the way your skin feels. So stock up and save during their January sale at Element Salon and Day Spa. Call them at 325-2266.
Just about ready for second half action. Washington County will bring their starters out. Courtney Moore, Taylor Powell, Aaron Alexander, Annie Otot, and Heidi Stegman. And Washington County on the floor ready to go. Axtell will bring out their starters. Kirsten Talbert, Ashley Busing, Taylor Feldkamp, Courtney Heinen, and Megan Busing. 23-20, Washington County with the lead. They will open up with possession. Todd inbound to Moore. Moore goes right wing to Powell. Powell looking, Alexander top of the key. To Otot, right wing. Back up top to Stegman. Powell underneath to Alexander, loses the dribble as Pearson Talbot in pretty good position, just able to reach up and knock that away. For Washington County with the early turnover. Axtell with the ball. It'll be Talbot dribbling right. Busing down low to Heinen. Tries driving baseline, nearly gets tied up with Taylor Powell. Now Talbot in the lane. Shot off glass. Good. Pearson Talbot able to drive around Alexander, and we've got a 1-point game, 23-22. Otot down court to Alexander. Back to Powell at the top of the key. Axtell doing a pretty good job defensively. They're staying man-to-man and really denying that lane where Washington County wants to go. And these two teams have played. They played back on December 16th. 51-40, Washington County win. Stegman, who hit 3 threes in a row. To Otot. He'll take a 25-footer. No, won't go. Rebound knocked around. Alexander has it. Hook shot, putback is good. Well, Alexander able to answer 25-22. Inside, Busing around Alexander. What a move off glass. Shot won't go, but she's fouled. Nice move by Megan Busing around Alexander. Alexander with a big smile on her face. You can see her shaking her head at Busing. She got her once. Ain't going to happen again. Busing hits the first. Kind of a cool exchange between two pretty good players. Busing will have one more. Free throw up and off the mark. Rebound knocked around. It'll be out of bounds. They'll say Taylor Powell was the last one to touch it, so Axtell is going to get another possession. Talbot down on the baseline. Now she'll bring it back up top. Taylor Feldkamp. To Heinen inside. Busing turns, faces Alexander, leans into her and trying to draw that foul, but Alexander not moving. Shot well off the mark, and Washington County gets it back. 25-23. There's more in the lane. Feeds Alexander, and just a little too high, and Coach Scott Romiser has seen enough. 5:50 left in the third. It's 25-23. Washington County with the lead when we come back.
For an experienced mechanic who specializes in repairing and rebuilding tractors, trucks, and other types of farm equipment, the man you're looking for is Richard at Fact Machine Shop. He has a well-equipped workshop for all kinds of jobs, big or small, that allow him to fabricate and repair all kinds of farm machinery. If you have an older piece of equipment that's hard to find parts for, Richard can custom make the parts and get it back up and running. So remember Richard at Fact Machine Shop when you need a good mechanic.
5:50 left in the third, 25-23. Phil Casper along with our studio engineer Bernie Fanstella. Rocky County will be back with us. Scheduled for an 8:15 tip in Hillsboro for the Clay Center Tigers as they take on Riley County. Lady Tigers have advanced to the championship final. They beat Republic County earlier today. Now inside pass to Busing, knocked away by Powell, nearly taken out of bounds. But kicks it back out to Hyman. Shot off the mark from the top of the key. Won't go, but gets her own rebound and put back to rather Taylor Feldkamp, and that's good, and we're tied again. 25-25. The ball knocked away from Alexander by Busing. Megan Busing was just a point. Aaron Alexander was 10, but she has worked for all 10 of those points. Busing doing a pretty good job keeping Alexander in check, and that is no easy task. Now ball thrown away by Annie Otod right into the hands of Taylor Feldkamp. Now taken away other end. Otod a little redemption. Lay-in other end is strong by Otod. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. Putback is good, and Annie Otod was not going to be denied. Washington County back up by 2. Annie Otod missed a pretty easy layup a couple of times, and she got that rebound and went back up strong. She was not going to miss again. Axtell now, other end. Talbot with the ball. Side Busing, free throw stripe up over Alexander. Strong. Rebound by Anna Busing. Now Busing, she's going to take a 3 from the baseline. That won't go. Aaron Alexander fights for the rebound and a tie-up, and it'll be possession to Axtell. Actually, Taylor Powell came in there and grabbed that ball and got tied up with Megan Busing. Inbounds pass to Heinen. Shot won't go off the mark. Rebound Moore. Here comes Washington County. They lead by 2. Powell, left wing. 3. No. Strong. Rebound 2. Courtney Heinen. 27-25. Now Heinen has it taken away by Powell. Powell is going to skip it inside to Alexander. Back to Powell on the baseline. Now drives lane. Floater. No. Strong. Rebound Talbot. Washington County just can't get a shot to fall. Now other end. Courtney Heinen drives lane. Can't get her shot to go. Kicks it out. Shot blocked. That's going to be blocked by Hinneberg as Taylor Feldkamp went up strong. And Washington County is just unable to get a shot to fall right now. And really not taking bad shots. They've had some good looks. Just unable to get it. So Axtell with possession under their own basket, inbound to Talbot. Talbot holds on the baseline. Now feeds Maria Hyman in the lane, and now a foul is going to be called on Washington County, and that's going to be on Courtney Moore. I really thought they were going to call the travel. That ball knocked out of bounds by Annie Otod. Back to Axtell, 27-25 with 3.5 left in the third. Talbot on the baseline. She's going to walk it back out. Now she'll feed inside to Hyman, and now Hyman does take steps. Really thought she did when they called the foul on Moore. Definitely did that time. Otod now needs to get it in. Does the Moore. Full court press from Axtell. Moore will break the timeline down the right side. Cross-court pass underneath to Hinneberg. Puts a shot up. No, hands it off to Alexander, who does put a shot up for 2 more. And Washington County back up by 4, 29-25. Now Brady Schmitz at the top of the key. She'll kick it right to Talbot for 3. Yes. Kirsten Talbot hits for 3, and it's 29-28. Inbounds to Alexander. Hands it back to Moore across the timeline. Moore on the right wing. Cross-court pass to Otod. Dangerous pass. Now feed underneath Alexander. Can't get her shot to go. Knocks the rebound out into the hand of Jenna Hinneberg, and she picks up her first 2. Lead goes back to 3. It's 31-28. Now the other end we go. Long 3-ball attempt that time by Courtney Heinen. That won't go. Rebound to Washington County. Here come the Tigers. Moore across the timeline. Being guarded by Schmidt. To Hinneberg. Aside Alexander. Moore top of the key. And now Moore took steps. And it's the shuffle. It's that little shuffle when you give a head fake that they will call every time. Personnel changes for both. Taylor Powell and Heidi Stegman in. Courtney Moore and Annie Otod will come out. They got Powell, Aller Halligan, Hinneberg, Stegman and Alexander. Alexander facing Busing. Busing, and the lane has a shot blocked by Alexander. Gets her own rebound somehow. Putback won't go, and possession goes to Washington County off of Axtell, out of bounds. Henneberg now inbounds under her own basket, and they're going to have it taken away, trying to baseball pass it down to Halligan. Now a three from Axtell, and that is Kirsten Talbert for three, and we are tied again. Here comes Washington County. It'll be Stegman with a minute and a half in the third. Tie ball game at 31. Halligan's going to be fouled as he starts to drive to the lane. They're going to get Courtney Heinen her first. Only 3 fouls called in this second half. 2 on Washington County, 1 on Axtell. Powell inbound to Henneberg. Back to Powell. She'll reset the offense from the top of the key. Inside, underneath pass. Alexander to Stegman all by herself. And Heidi Stegman hits for 2. It's 33-31. Now down court. Anna Busing is going to throw up a 3 off the mark and rebound underneath to Henneberg. Here come the Tigers. Henneberg holds. Alexander on the right wing. Underneath, Stegman again has it knocked away by Axtell. That's Talbot. Talbot in pretty good position that time. Now Talbot gets passed underneath to Megan Busing. Tries to go around Alexander. Alexander ain't having it this time. Down to 30 seconds in the third. 33-31, and Axtell is going to hold. Down to 25. Talbot has it now in the right corner. Now she'll bring it back out near midcourt. Bring it left with 12. Talbot dribbles all the way to the right to Schmidt with 5. Talbot